Hello everyone, it's SJ Watanabe for Frugal Gaming, where we look for the very best of the very cheap. Do you know what day it is today? Well, it is the day where people like me go back to their rooms, make no noises, and pretend that they don't exist. It's Valentine's Day, and what better way is there to celebrate it than to spend some time with the sexy, beautiful ladies of Blade and Soul. Yes, you heard that right! Today we're going to be taking a look inside one of the most popular, highly anticipated MMOs, Blade and Soul. Coming from the people called Team Bloodlust, a developer division for the company NCSoft, the same company who gave us Ion, Guild Wars, Lineage, and WILDSTAR. My first 30 minutes of WILDSTAR video is in Filipino, however, you can check it out though. Blade and Soul was released in Korea in 2012, and it only made its way into Western territories last month. It's running on Unreal Engine 3, reason why the characters look so unreal. Hey baby. You make my NC soft turn into NC hard. Get it? So I'm gonna take you through the process of creating your character. So this is the character creation screen, which is so gorgeous. I already have a character, this small guy right over here. You can choose from a small variety of races. Here we have the Jinn, who is like the average humans, industrious and social. Next, we have the Gon, who are testaments to physical prowess, hulking and strong. Next, we have the Lin, who are small and have animal ears and tails. And the Yoon, an all-female race said to have been blessed by the Phoenix with beauty. Based from my experience, the race really doesn't matter too much, aside from it being the determinant for which classes you can take. Because there are only 3 classes available for each race, and there are 7 classes. A tip I can give you is to ask yourself, which is more important to you, race or class? Is it absolutely important for you to play as one or the other? Think of it like this. Do you really want to play as a destroyer? Then you have no choice, you have to be a Gon. On the other hand, if you want to be a Jinn, then the Assassin, Blade Master, and Kung Fu Masters are the only classes of your choice. Now let's talk about class. Each of these races have a unique class to them, with the exception of the Yoon. The Gons have destroyers who wield large axes similar to halberds and focus on slow but devastating attacks. Jinns have assassins who focus on stealth, poison, and trickery to fight. Lins have summoners who have cats as familiars and who they will do most of the fighting for you. And Lins also have Blade Dancers, unique to them, but I think this is just a Lin version of the Blade Master. I think the Blade Dancers have a weaker attack, but has a stronger critical attack. Blade Masters, on the other hand, are the regular swordsmen available to the other races in the game, focusing on precision and evasion. We also have the Force Master, who is kind of like the mages in the game, who with only fire and ice attacks. The Kung Fu Masters are like the monks, focusing on hand-to-hand combats and combos and counterattacks. The character customization of Blade and Soul is quite extensive. There's a wide variety of presets to choose from, and I think they're unique for each race. Blade and Soul sports some of the most beautiful character models, and by that I mean boobs! What I like to do is select a preset and try to build my character from there. You can change the way her face looks. Her skin tone also, you can change that. She can be dark or fair or tanned. There's a lot of hairstyles to choose from, and they're slightly differ from each race, since I think each race have their own style. You can also change the color of the hair. There's a handful of different vibrant colors in the color palette. You can even change her build. Is she skinny, petite, or tall? After which you select your facial decorations. A little bit of a fine-tuning over here, which is really good to have. You start with the eyes. You can even have Sharingan eyes. You can even change the color of the sclera, but that's too crazy. We have here the eyebrow selection, as well as eyelashes, cosmetics, lips, and facial decorations. The kinds of things women tend to play around with. After that, you can go deeper and then go for more fine-tuning with the face and the body. You can change how far apart her eyes are, how tall her nose is, stuff like that, as well as her hand and foot size, thigh length and width, arm length and width, as well as build and height, and all these sliders. And boobs! Afterwards, you can preview a handful of clothes, change the lighting, change the background, and even make her do different poses for you to see if you're satisfied with what you've created. Now let's take a moment to appreciate these beautiful pixels. I don't like courting, it's a waste of time. If I love the girl, I'd tell her right away. But for you, I'd make an exception. Love me now, and I'll court you forever. Which court? The half court! Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? So the game starts with a normal training day on the Hong Moon School of Martial Arts situated at the Heaven's Reach, when all of a sudden the Fire Nation attacks! A group of hooligans attacked and wipes out the school. They are led by a mysterious woman clad in black named Jin So-yeon, who is revealed as a former Hong Moon student and was known to be dead prior to the attack. She came back looking for a certain sword. Master Hong tries to defend and sets his own school on fire. Master Hong, you dimwit. After the students getting wiped out and with you as the sole survivor, Master Hong is forced to surrender the sword.
At long last.
He is in turn pulverized by Jin So-yeon, and you bear witness to every detail. You stand up in rage and try to attack Jin So-yeon, but the large gap in your powers sends you flying off the cliff and rolling over the ocean, roll over the sea, roll over the ocean and the big blue sea. After rolling in the deep for some time, you seem to be rescued by Adele. You magically float to the surface and is fetched by a man named Do Chun, who is en route via a canoe to Heaven's Reach, which was on fire! Do Chun turns out to be another former Hong Moon student and is now a general of the Bamboo Guard of the Bamboo Village, which is under attack by their arch-nemesis, the Black Ram Raiders. Despite having just recently recovered, you help in the village's defense. You send the Black Ram Raiders retreating and is recognized by the village. From there on, you embark on a quest to track Jin So-yeon and find out what happened to her in her not-so-mortal death. Why has she come back to kill Hong Moon, and what the sword was and what she wanted with it. Find out now and play Blade and Soul. That is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my Valentine's special. Like this video if you liked it and subscribe for more videos like this. This has been SJ Watanabe for Frugal Gaming, where we look for the very best of the very cheap. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.